All right, guys, it's time for the official tier list in my game, Unit Wars. A lot of people have been asking for this, so I talked to my balancers, and it's time to get this official tier list for all of you guys. So make sure you guys check out my game, Unit Wars. We have a bunch of codes as well. If you guys are a new player, I'm going to show you them real quick to redeem. 25k likes. All right, we got 2M visits, and we got 100k members. All right, those are going to really help you out. I'm going to use them on my new to pro series to become super OP fast, so make sure you guys use those. All right, here we go. I'm going to give a shout out to some people, but we'll see after we review this official tier list. So let's get it started, guys. So I'll show you the full tier list a little bit later, but first up, we got the lower tiers. All right, so let's go over these guys. So this is Mecha Cat. Now, how do you guys get Mecha Cat in the game? Probably one of the easiest units to get. You're going to be able to get Mecha Cat from either coming to admin abuse where we give these away, or it is like the common unit into the basically the PvP banner. Now the PvP banner is pretty good if you guys take a look up at the top, but I'm gonna be honest, guys, Pebbles is pretty bad, and it looks like my my balancers put him into the booty tier. All right, next up we have a limited unit, and this is Bacon Boy. This guy was given out during old admin abuses. Now I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why he's on the tier list. He was probably more of a trading unit at this point based on his stats, but he's not the end of the world, but he's okay if you're a new player. But again, he was designed to be more of a trading unit, and we often give out variants of him during different admin abuses, and it's kind of a cool like cornerstone or marker. You guys can see 4,000 people were at this admin abuse, 1.6 were at that one. All right, Galaxy Bacon Boy might have been given out twice, so that's probably why. Yeah, it looks like he was given out twice. There's like 3.3k at those. All right, or no, this is just bugged because it's based on the normal Bacon Boy account, so some of them are bugged. So there's like a lot of like normal Bacon Boys, but there's like only 945 of this one. So these are really great trading units. All right, so but they are still on the list. All right, next up we have the Easter Bunny, more of a trading unit, and then we have Healer. You can get Healer from the season pass grades. Now the season pass is going away soon, so keep that in mind. We're gonna be redoing this with some new units very soon. And I'll be honest, the season pass is pretty OP. It has some stuff in there that let's just say yikes, really OP. Probably should not be in there, but Healer is a healing unit. Now, healing isn't that important in the game. However, stats wise, really bad. But again, if you like the healing ability, not too bad. Next up, we have the bro. Is that my unit, bro? Dude, who put my unit in the E tier, dude? Dog. This is like the lowest. At least it's not in the booty buns tier. But I'm gonna be honest, dude. Some of y'all are on some thin ice. I can't believe I gave you guys a shout out in this video, bro. But yo, Ash of Class, I'm gonna be honest. I'm about to hit the button, bro. Like, I'm about to hit the button, man. We about to remove this right here. I'm about to click this remove role button, bro. We gonna need this fixed. All right, I'm gonna have to talk to Badeo about you guys are on some thin ice, man. I really can't believe you put my own unit in the E tier. Like, this is not okay. This is not okay. All right, you know what? I might have to delete this tier list later. Anyways, here we go, guys. We have the Volt in D tier and Librarian D tier. Now I'm gonna be honest, Volt Titan is pretty good, and if you came to some of the admin abuses, so you can get this through trading, there's some pretty OP ones. Now, one of the reasons why Volt Titan is ranked a little lower on this list is I think the helpers thought you couldn't get traits on it, but your boy hooked it up for y'all. Look at this, guys, 5,000 HP. Again, there is better units than this, but this is like a free guy from the index. So he's really easy to get. He's more of like a unit to help new players get started. Librarian is kind of just buns. Don't really recommend Librarian. All right, next up we have the B and the C tier. Now a lot of these are just like older units. You have like older crate units. Now a lot of these are more designed for like trading purposes. So pretty much all of these are designed for trading purposes. Now there's a few cool ones like Radiant King. Radiant King you can actually get for free from story mode, and you guys can see kind of how high he's on the tier list. This guy's really easy to get from the season pass crate. And then the rest of these are kind of just like lower tier crate units. You can definitely use them, but like there's like way better units that are easier to get, and a lot of these are designed more for like future trading and future value. So these are, yeah, basically more like trading units or like event units that are kind of cool to have in your inventory, but I would overall kind of skip them. But if you're a new player, you guys can get Radiant King for free, all right, with a trait on it too. So it'll come with this trait called the light trait, which does boost it a bunch, but you guys can kind of see the stats are a little bad. But the one thing that does redeem it is this line AoE, so it can hit multiple units at once. So the damage is a lot better than it looks on him. And again, you can get it for free from story mode, and there's like 29,000 that exist, so it's pretty easy to get. All right, next up we have the A tier with some of my favorites, guys. Molten Golem. This guy is an absolute tank. Like, this guy's kind of busted. Now sometimes he's actually pretty easy to get too as well. And bulky, look at this guy's bulky is 23,000 with the orb, which is pretty freaking sick. So I love this guy because he's easy to get and bulky. All right, 1x1 is pretty decent, but the balancers did nerf him a little bit. Cosmic Weaver has a really nice AoE. Now, if you guys like get enough luck to get like a trait on it, it's a lot better. You guys can see that's a ton of damage with the poison trait, but the health is kind of low as well, so keep that in mind. But it does have the line AoE, so 1200 plus line AoE is pretty beastly. But obviously, if you're going against a magma, you might be having a little bit of trouble there. So wanted to highlight that guy. Builderman, very easy to get with a good trait as well, and it has this cool unique ability, so I recommend trying him out. Wielder is probably the worst mythic in the game, not really recommended. And then up here we have some units that are more like grind units. This guy got buffed a little bit. He's like free, but you have to grind for him. He's kind of hard to get. This is one of like the earlier secrets. He's pretty decent, has like the nice splash damage AoE, and overall just good balanced stats. He's like one of the better banner units to get. And core blocks over here, he's okay. Again, he's more of like a balanced unit, but he does have range as well, which can be pretty useful. All right, next up we have the Go tier and the S tier. Now I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna have to put my guy here. Like, I don't know why my staff didn't do that. Like, the disrespect is crazy, so we're just gonna fix that real quick. All right, let me like edit this in Paint. Here we go. Yeah, we're just gonna fix this tier list real quick. There we go, perfect. And you know what? I'm gonna just copy this real quick. And don't save. Here we go. And bang. And bang. There we go. And I'm gonna just do a little bit one of these. Bada bing, delete. All right, now we're talking, guys. All right, there we go. And bang. All right, perfect. Save that one. All right. Don't look what's in there, guys. You don't want to know. All right. There we go. And yeah, I think we might need to post this in here, guys, real quick. There we go. Much better, guys. So anyways, here's the full list. So as far as the S tier goes, I'm gonna show you guys some units I recommend getting. First up is Ascended 1x1. You guys can get him pretty easily from the golden crates, which are really easy to get from the chest. So I highly recommend going for him. He's probably one of the easier ones to go for. Guest is also really easy to go as well. I believe Guest is the new like best healer unit in the game. So Guest is really recommended to get, and it's like basically free from the golden crate from Quest. Ascended Bacon also has some pretty nice power as well. All right, if we take a look at Ascended Bacon, what he does is he does the knockback, which is pretty freaking busted. He's like basically a built-in boss. All right, and then we have some of the newer secrets like Botfather, etc. These ones are really hard to get, but obviously they're secrets. And if you get lucky enough to get a trade on them, you're gonna be cooking. Now, currently, like the chase unit are these two, but the other chase unit is this golden crate Ascended 1x1x1. He's a 1% drop from the golden crates. Again, you can get these from trading or quest. I'll be realistic, these are actually pretty common now. 798 do exist, so these are going to be fairly easy to trade for, but you can compare them to the Ascended Bacon where like 42,000 exists. And again, if you do want to get those, these are going to be from these quests. Now, I don't know if we're going to extend this event at all, so these might be pretty hard to get. What does the shop say? The shop says they're going to go away in 4 days, so these are probably replaced with something else. So good luck trying to get them. Again, if you want to, you can support the game by buying them. Or, of course, guys, you get them for free from the quest. Or you can get, like, the normal ones for free from the event, which is honestly pretty easy to get. Now, we did also buff the rates as well. So if you take a look, guys, at the rates, you guys can see they're pretty insane. So 10% from here. And I'm gonna be honest, you guys can see this takes 8 seconds. So like you can get a lot of crates really fast in this game. And I believe what I would recommend right now is to grind the raids, because look at this, guys, 50% chance of a crate. And you can of course get the raid egg. The raid egg chance is highly recommended because like one of the newer, like the new Oni King unit is like one of the best units in the game. And you get that one from the raid crate. So I would recommend grinding this if you want to, because it also gives crazy gems as well, which is needed for the upgrades. So that's pretty sick. So there you go, guys. There's the full tier list. All right, of course, we had to make a couple fixes, but that's okay, you know? All right, and there's the full list if you guys want to take a screenshot. Again, I want to give a big shout out to the tier list team. All right. So except for Zany Boy, I'm gonna have to remove this guy's role. Yikes. And of course, guys, The Rock is always the GOAT. And yeah, shout out to Ash of Class, Zany Boy, and Kansu for helping out. And of course, shout out Badeo, the main devil in the game. And yeah, if you guys want to see more Unit Wars content, like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing a new to pro soon if you guys want to learn how to get new to pro fast without needing anime abuse. And I'll see you guys in that video. And if you guys are wondering where the SpongeBob Tower Defense videos are, it's kind of obvious that game needs to update. Peace.